Good morning. So I figured I would just do a morning routine of how I get ready every morning. Obviously, this is so attractive right now. But yeah, so I start with makeup. Obviously, I have coffee. There's no way I couldn't. So I'll just get started. First things first, I already washed my face and everything, so I'm not gross. I use the Becca Poreless Primer Perfector, and I mix it with their backlight primer because it's a little bit shimmery. So I really like that. You're gonna see like how fast I get ready in the morning. Actually, sometimes I take my time. I woke up super early. Don't ask me why. That was really dumb. Normally I wake up at like 5:45, but this morning I woke up at like 5. Yeah, not a good idea. That was not fun, but I've been watching Real Housewives, so that's been fun. So today, normally I use the Lancome, but I tanned last night. I tanned my face last night, so I have to use L'Oreal True Match in W6, which is a darker color. This is normally what I wear in the summertime, but we'll see how this goes today. I went to the gym last night and I tanned the night before too. I'm gonna go through my tanning routine. This stuff I use, oh my god, it's like the best thing I've ever used in my whole life. My sister and I swear by it, and it's not drying because it's made with argan oil and it doesn't smell bad either. But anyway, so I went to the gym last night and this is what I do. I just like dot my face. I know the lighting's not great in here, but it's also still dark outside, so no matter where I film, it's not gonna be that great. So yeah, I went to the gym last night. Oh my god. I thank God we're black, but I was sweating obviously, and my tan started coming off on my arm. That's because like when I go to the gym, like I work out hard, I was sweating. Because normally it doesn't really do that, but oh my god. It started like having like two-tone colors. And of course they give you like white towels at the gym. So there I was in a, what am I trying to say? This is so early for me. Yeah, so my tans just started coming off and that was really embarrassing. Hopefully no one was close enough to me, but I'm like, wow, this is really showing that I tried really hard to get tan. So now that I have a layer of foundation, and actually I'm on camera today. I already know I am. So sometimes I use a little bit more foundation than necessary. And that's just because I really want full coverage. So normally I do not use this much if I'm not gonna be on camera, but today I am. So if you're wondering kind of about my job, which I don't know if you are, but I used to do local news, and so of course you're on camera every single day. I was the morning girl. I look super green right now. I'm sorry, yes, the lighting's very bad, I already said that. So I used to be in local news, and obviously I'm on camera every single day, every single morning for like 4 hours. But now being a national correspondent, we get to take time to do our stories. Yesterday I was on a day turn story because it was Cyber Monday and I'm the consumer reporter, but yeah, so when you're in the national team, you don't necessarily have to turn a story every single day. I mean, we travel, so it makes it really difficult to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna try to rapidly do this so this video is not 20 minutes long. Looking for the concealer now as I'm just dumping everything out. Here we go. So I use the Naked Concealer in medium light. This stuff is amazing. So yeah, I normally don't have to turn something every single day, but today I'm working on a holiday gift guide story, and this is just part 1 of 5. I think we're gonna do 5, so this is the kid one, which should be good. Should be, you know, should be interesting. Where the hell are all my, oh, here it is. I used to use my fingers to put this in, but not so much anymore. Okay, so I love to bronze my face, so I started doing this to make it look more natural, which is I take a darker concealer This is from that It cosmetic book I was telling you guys about in another video. So I used the darker concealer and I literally just dab it on in a certain area that I want it to be a little bit tanner and more natural. So I always do it on my forehead, like on these sides. Then I do it down my jawline. It's really messy because I'm gonna buff it in. But yeah, this is how I do it now. And actually it looks so much more natural. Where is my buffer? So just buff this in, and then I set it with a bronzing powder and I just go over it. So now I'm gonna set my whole face with powder. I use the Bye Bye Pore powder in the It book. You can buy this separately too. Sorry, I'm looking for all my brushes that I use to set everything. Contour my nose, I just wipe a little bit of bronzer on my ring fingers and I literally do the sides of my nose just like this and it makes a straight line. Best beauty trick I've learned. Okay, now on to blush. So I use the blush that's in the It Cosmetics book in Naturally Pretty. Best blush I've ever used in my whole life. It is so natural looking, but oh my gosh, it gives you the perfect pink shade. Okay, so next, I do my eyebrows next. I am not very good at eyebrows, but I try. That's all that matters. So that's all I can do with these brows. Take a little highlighter that's called Inner Light from the It Cosmetics book. It is a cream, so I just use my fingers and dab it along the tops of my cheekbones. This stuff is so pretty, I can't even tell you. And it's not very highlightery, you know, where you're like, wow, you have a beam right on your cheekbone. This is so natural. Okay, time for eyeshadow. This is where I like do rapid fire. Gotta get my brush set out. Okay, you guys, so while I'm doing this, getting all this stuff out, yesterday when I went on camera, I powdered my face so much that I was like, God, I'm gonna be like all matte, all one color. Went back to look at the video, I'm like, what the crap? Like, why do I still look oily? So if you've ever had that problem, I'm just sharing mine. It's not that fun. It's really not. It's really annoying to always be shiny. I just have oily skin, which is good in the long run, but not fun for on camera. Okay, so I am using this Alive Shadow by the It Cosmetics book. Everything I'm using is from that book. Now, next, grab another brush. This is my trick. So I use this big fluffy brush from MAC. It is a 224 brush. And I'm gonna take the Loyal color, which is basically a light orangey terracotta brown. And I use this all over my crease. You honestly can just choose colors that are similar to this if you have it at home. And this gives you like a really natural look. And I've tried so many different looks. And I just see every day, I'm like, okay, what looks the best on camera whenever I do something, which experimenting, not always the greatest idea, but you gotta do it to learn what looks good on you. So just buff this in all over. Now I take a more dense brush. This one's from MAC and it's the, it came off. I forget what one this is. Everyone has this brush, I feel like. And I just take it into the darker color, which is Delight. It literally is a chocolate brown. And I just do this in the outer corner. My tip is to really not move the brush whatsoever, but just doing it in little baby circles at the outer corner. And now bring it up into your crease just a little bit. All about blending, 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 blending. So now that I have that, if you can kind of see, which was only 3 colors, now I'm gonna take one of the shimmery colors and I'm gonna do the Kindness and Treasure. It's just like a champagne color, really. So I just use this on the tip of my ring finger. And I only do it in the center of my eye. That's it, just the center. Okay, time for the bottom lid. So I'm just gonna take a fluffier brush that is small, if you can see this. Really soft. I'm gonna take that Loyal color, which is the terracotta-y light brown color, and I'm just gonna buff it in all on the bottom. You can do this all the way from the inner corner to outer corner because it is such a light color. Next, I'm gonna take a liner brush, a really thin liner brush, like an angular one, if you can see that. There you go. And I'm gonna take the Soul Superhero eyeliner. It's in dark brown. And I'm just going to do the outer corner really close to the lash line. Pack it in right there. I think eyeliner for on camera is really hard because you don't want to look like you have just like two black holes, like two little black circles around your eyes, because it just doesn't look good. You want it to be nice and buffed out and smooth and almost like a bigger cat eye. But it's hard to know, okay, how much eyeliner do I need to where it's not overly intense, but it's enough where you can see my eyes. And that's always been so hard for me and so tricky to be like, okay, this is enough or this isn't. The key for me, if I'm gonna go a little bit heavier, I'm really going to buff it out. Like really buff it out so it's more smoky than it is anything else. So when you see it in person, it doesn't look like eyeliner, it just looks like eyeshadow. And there you go. See how it's really buffed out underneath? Now on to the eyeliner on top. So I use the Soul, which is brown underneath, and then I'm gonna use Superhero, which is the black, on top. I do it super close to the lash line, super close. So as you can see, it's super close to the lash line, and now I'm just gonna buff out the outer corner so there's no harsh lines on the outside. Because I'm not really a one for that super winged out. I'd rather have it winged out with my eyeshadow than with an eyeliner, so it's not as harsh. And there you go. There are my eyes, nice and smoked out. Okay, on to mascara, which I can do off camera. Okay, y'all, now that I have my makeup done, I'm gonna zoom you in just like a little bit, if I can. Now on to hair. So this is like 2 days old, which I don't really care. So first things first, I do the Batiste dry shampoo. There we go. Do a little of that, shake it on through, and in order to curl my hair, because I always curl my hair, I honestly think I've worn my hair straight on camera probably 5 times out of my whole career, and that's 6 years, so I just hate my hair straight. I don't know why, I hate it. If you want to see my hair straight, there's one video where I show you what it looks like, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's why you don't wear your hair straight. So now I just use a regular, I think this is like 1.5 inch, 1.25. My hair's gotten longer, so I started using a bigger curling iron. This is from Target. Some days I do it where I put all of my hair through and I curl it all the way to the ends, but today, not one of them. I kind of just run it all the way through. I'm also one of those people who, it's really bad. I turn mine all the way to the hottest heat. Somehow my hair is not damaged. I think that's because my hair is naturally blonde, so I'm not putting like super blonde hair color in there, like bleach and hot tools. I also don't really blow dry my hair unless I have to, unless I was lazy and didn't wash my hair the night before and I did it in the morning. So my camera died, sorry. So when you get to the top section, I just take it all down, do the part I want, and I just start doing this side. Okay, now that I've done all of my hair, I'm gonna hairspray it. If you're wondering what hairspray I use, Toni & Guy Glamour. I got this at Target. I like the way it smells. I used to use it in Texas, so I think it reminds me of that time. So I just let this kind of sit for a little bit, cool down. My hair's pretty dirty today, so I'm debating on what to do with it. It's really cold outside, so I'm also trying to think of what I'm gonna wear. Tights are always my go-to. I was watching a Hallmark movie last night, you guys. And Candace Cameron Bure wore her hair like this. I thought it was really pretty. I've done it before, but I'm always so nervous to like try hairstyles like that because I don't want to look like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Comment below or find me on Instagram and DM me and tell me like what are your most adventurous hairstyles that are still simple, because I'm always looking for something a little bit different but still with my hair down and appropriate. So like that side lift is cute. But yeah, so now I'm just hairspray or teasing my hair. When I see girls on camera that don't, in the news business, that don't tease their hair, I'm just like, I wish I was you. I wish I never hopped on the bandwagon of teasing my hair. I don't know what it is, but one, it takes extra time, and two, it's like the most addicting thing. You're like, oh, this isn't high enough, and then you're like, whoa, maybe I should take it down a notch. But the girls who can wear their hair like stick straight, no teasing, and it looks really good, I'm just like, God, I hate you guys. I wish I could look like that, but I can't. Okay, so maybe one more. No, see, I was gonna do another tease, but Annie, cool it down with the tease. Oh my gosh, I wish I saved footage of my hair when I was in Texas, because there were moments that I look back and I'm like, oh my God, how did your head fit in the camera frame? Your hair is almost going above it. It was pretty comical. I guess anyone who worked in Texas, lives in Texas, knows exactly what I mean. Okay, do a little under here. When my hair's dirty, I kind of go a little bit all out. Hey y'all, so I just got ready, dressed and everything. I'm just wearing this gray and white striped crop kind of sweater, high-waisted belt, a belt and a high-waisted skirt, and these cute little Ugg booties. Have my warm coat because it is like 44 degrees outside. Yeah, CNN is in the background. I have my coffee going, and I'm ready to go to work. I'm gonna take a photo of my makeup in better lighting so you can actually see like what it looks like. But yeah, I got to get going because I'm running a little late. Hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready with me. If you have any questions or you like these videos, please subscribe, and I will of course answer anything that you want or do a video that you want. Mostly all my stuff's about beauty and work, but yeah, enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!